Hi, I'm Cherise, and welcome to Read the Tarot. And we're doing a tarot reading. And I have my cards here, which I'm shuffling right now. Can you see them? And hopefully somebody will come and join. This is my first time going live, and I would like for people to come in and we can get started doing the tarot reading. I do want to send a notification out. So if anybody comes here, please just bear with me. I'm not very well versed at what I'm doing. So let's see if I can get this sent out. I have no idea what's going on over there. Hold on. Trying to send this out. I have no. Okay, here I go. It's taking forever. If that works. Okay. So we'll just see if anybody shows up. In the future, I will definitely broadcast these and advertise them a little bit longer. It's actually taken me quite a bit to try and get this set up. As I said, this is the first time I've gone live, and I'll put this out on Twitter too. That's my puppy over there. Well, he's mine. He's not really a puppy, but I call him a puppy. If you hear anything over there, it's my puppy. Nobody's here yet, so I guess I will send the link out through my phone. And I'll just hang out here and wait, see if anybody comes in. Oh, somebody's here. Okay, well, let's get started. We have some people here. So I'm shuffling the cards right now, see if you can see them. Okay, and let me start with, I'm going to start with Loveline Vlogs. Verinder feeling for me. You reconcile me or not? Okay, let's start with that one. Verinder. Okay. Let me shuffle my cards. And we're asking for Verinder's feelings for Loveline. Will they reconcile? Okay. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups. And our second card, I'm going to draw 3, is the Star. Oh, definitely have hope in this situation. Oh, wow. And the Fool. Okay, so we definitely have a new beginning. We have the Knight of Cups. So I definitely see for Verinder that this is somebody that was a young love offering you. I mean, it doesn't have to be age, but I usually associate this with age, somebody in their 20s. But again, it could just be like a young relationship. But you're asking if the feelings for you, and we have the Star, we have hope, and will you reconcile or not? We have the Fool, which to me, with this reading, I do see this as very positive for a new beginning. I want to draw one more card because, of course, this could go in a different way. It could be a new beginning for you, but because of the Star and the hope, I definitely see this very, very positive. So I would definitely, Loveline Vlogs, if you can subscribe and we can follow up with this. It definitely looks very good. And I do want to draw one more card for you. Just a general reading card. Oh, and can you see it? It is Strength. It is Strength. And that's a general reading card for you with this. So definitely stay strong. And this is a lot of major arcana cards. We have the Star, the Fool, and Strength. So your relationship with the Kinder, am I saying that right? Let me look back up here. You're separated for 5 months after 5 years. Yeah, this is definitely very significant relationship in your life. So be strong and definitely do not give up hope on this relationship at all. Be strong. I would definitely like to see more of what happened in that situation. Did he cheat? Is this what happened? Did he wander away and then maybe he's gonna come to his senses? But definitely this is a good reading for you. I'm going to the next question I have up here is, let me see. Okay, Shanera Akram, will Imran marry Liz this week? Okay, did you write anything else? Let me see. Okay, let's do that one. Imran, marry Liz. Is Imran going to marry Liz? Let me see. Yes, and thank you, Loveline. God bless you too. God bless you. Okay. Imran and Liz. I don't know where I got Larry from. Mary. Okay. Imran, Liz, and Mary. Well, Imran, Mary, Liz. Let's see what's going on there. Imran and Liz. What do we have? We have 6 of Staffs reversed. We have Queen of Coins reversed. I mean, upright. Let me see right here. Okay, so definitely Queen of Coins. So Liz is definitely represented by this Queen of Coins. Oh, and Queen of Swords. We have another queen. I want to actually see something about the Six of Staffs that we have, or Six of Wands, real quick. The two Queens, and the question was, will there be a marriage or a wedding this week? I'm not so sure about this wedding, but I'm definitely getting that feeling that this Liz is a woman who gets what she wants. So I think if Liz wants a wedding this week, she's getting a wedding this week. We have the Queen of Coins and Queen of Swords, so there's a lot of energy here. I would like a little bit more information on your question. I only see the one question here. Shanier, I don't know if you're still here. Actually, I don't think you're still here. Let me see. If you're here, please type in the chat. I'm going to move on to the next question. But there's definitely a little bit of a struggle maybe to get to the altar. But with the two Queens, and you're asking about Liz, I'm definitely going to say that Liz is going to get married when Liz wants to get married, because she's definitely the queen in this relationship. Okay, let me see. I want to go in order. Who will be my future husband, and when will I meet my future husband? Let me see if you've typed anything else since then. Okay. Who will be your future husband, and when will you meet your future husband? That question is very, very vague. And sometimes with tarot and, operating in a psychic gift, we want, answers, we want names and things like that. For me, it's a little bit more of an in-depth process. If I'm going to, and I'm not saying like a name won't come through. I'm not saying like an image or vision won't come through. But for me, it's especially when we're doing something like this, it's best to have a specific question. When it comes to love readings, a lot of people want to know, will I marry this person? Will I marry that person? Instead of asking, is this person my highest good? Is this the person God has for me? Because a lot of us can just kind of get ourselves into situations where we manipulate situations and end up marrying the wrong person. So your future husband doesn't necessarily mean it's the future person that you are supposed to be with. So a question like that, I don't like it when it's vague, because who will your future husband be could literally be anybody that you're feeling you want to marry. Or do you know what I'm saying? You can go down the wrong path and your future husband can be the wrong man. You can go down the wrong path with the wrong woman and your future husband can be the wrong woman. So just trying to ask who your future husband will be isn't always the right question to ask, especially when you're doing tarot. What I'd recommend you do is ask things like, how will I know the person I'm supposed to be with? Who is in my highest good? Is this person, if you're thinking of a specific person that you might, I don't want to say obsessed with, but sometimes you can be fixated on a person and you can want to marry that person. And your question is, will I marry this person? Will I be with that person? But the question should be, is this person in my highest good? Is this the person God wants me to be with? What will be the outcome of relationship with this person? So for me, as a tarot reader, I like the questions to be very specific. Should I be with so-and-so? Is so-and-so the person for me? What will be the outcome of relationship if I pursue this with so-and-so? Things like that. But for you, who will your future husband be, and when will you meet your future husband? And I'm still not feeling that much peace about it, but I don't want to leave you without an answer. So I'm going to ask generally about your future husband and see what the cards show us. But again, if you narrow it down, I would feel much better about the question, because like I said, your future husband, many of us have married the wrong husband. So we want to have a specific man in mind. And we also want our eyes to be open that you don't get the wrong man. And when the right man comes around, he might not be what you're expecting. So you want to know what to look for in the man that's not just going to be your future husband, but the man that is who you're supposed to be with. Okay. So I'm going to ask for some more specific questions for you, Sahu, of who you should be with. The man that is your highest good. Qualities for him. We have 9 of Swords, first of all, so I can tell right now that you are very depressed and anguished about your future husband. So fear not, because your second card here is 10 of Cups, and this is a marriage reading, and the 10 of Cups is definitely marriage and family. So you have a future husband coming. 8 of Staffs. This actually shows that your future husband will come quickly, and it will be, are you even still here? Let me see. Oh, there you are. Okay, but let me catch up with you real quick. Okay. My first love is not successful. He married another girl. We both are separated. Okay, well, here we go. So don't give up, Sahu, because you are definitely going to be walking down the aisle. I would definitely stay around, because I want to do a follow-up for you, because we need to know how you are going to recognize this man. But he's definitely coming, because the 10 of Cups, he's coming. He is definitely coming. Yes, you can all ask questions. It's just I'm going to go in order. So I'm going to be scrolling up to see, and I might miss your next question. Okay, let me see. Is your pregnancy positive? This is for Om. Is my pregnancy positive at present? Is my pregnancy positive? So I guess that you just want to know if you're currently pregnant. And that's another one where people want to go to the tarot to find out. And sometimes it's just better to go to a doctor or get a pregnancy test. But we will do a pregnancy read for you, Om, and see what we get. Okay. Om, pregnancy. What do we have here for pregnancy for Om? Pregnancy for Om. 8 of Swords. There's definitely a lot of confusion. Oh, we have the Empress card. The Empress, which is your mother card. I'm going to ask if you've had some miscarriages in the past because of your 8 of Swords, but we definitely have the Empress here. So we have some other energy, and we have the 6 of Coins reversed. Okay, reversed. So because of this reading, because of the 6 of Coins being reversed, which is also a card that is often used about parents giving things to children, blessings to their children. I'm going to say that pregnancy is definitely coming because of the Empress card, but I don't think it's right now. But let me draw another card for you about pregnancy. What do we have? The 3 of Coins. Because this is a card about working with other people, working together, this could be you, a spouse or a partner, and maybe a doctor. Okay, here you are. Test just 2019 miscarriage. Okay. So maybe you feel constricted and restricted and depressed about this miscarriage. Maybe you're afraid to get pregnant again. Let me see if you can actually chat in here with me now. I definitely see a pregnancy for you. I definitely see a lot of mental anguish that you're going through about becoming pregnant. I don't see that there's really a medical condition here. Let me check on that. I don't see anything preventing you from becoming pregnant. Let me see something. I'm going to check on your health. I want to make sure you can see. Okay, I'm going to draw the card. Alms health about pregnancy. 5 of Staffs. Now that shows a lot of fighting and discord. The 5 is significant. Let me see. I want to see something else. 9 of Staffs. Definitely a lot of defensiveness and struggle going on in this area. Your period has stopped. Okay. I'm going to say, are you married? Are you and your partner in agreement about having a child right now? We'll test again after 10 days, okay? But is there fighting going on about you becoming pregnant? As I'm seeing some, let me see something here. Oh, the High Priestess. Yes, there is fighting going on. I would much rather that you go to a doctor and do this with a doctor. Wheel of Fortune. I don't see that this test is going to be positive right now, 11 years of marriage. What I do see is that there's a lot of stress and tension and some fighting going on, 2 miscarriages. But I do see that there's a lot of mother energy here. And I want you to go to your doctor and have your examination to find out what's going on. But I see some stress going on in the home too. What I'm getting through the tarot isn't exactly positive or negative. I got the Empress, which means mother, but then I got the 6 of Coins reversed. So I can't say, is it positive? What I can say is this is definitely the pregnancy card, but I have the 6 of Coins reversed in the future. So I'm not getting, pregnancy and then like the Empress and the High Priestess next to each other. I'm not getting anything that's definitive saying you're pregnant right now. Here's the baby. Here's the happy family. I am getting the card for pregnancy with the 6 of Coins that shows there's something else going on. And it could be anxiety. It could be. And I'm also getting cards about fighting within the home. And that's why I'm asking if your husband is excited about a possible pregnancy. Because of the cards that are coming up with it, I do think that you should just get a checkup. Whatever is going on, I think that you need to find out. And if it could be stress, it could be a pregnancy's there, and that you need to be very cautious and careful. But I'm also seeing the stress in the home is not good, regardless. Whether you're pregnant and there's fighting in the home, or whether you're about to become pregnant and he's not in agreement, something is going on. And that needs to be addressed first. I don't see like a major health issue. You're both waiting for the test. Okay. Yeah, I don't have a definitive answer for you to say you're definitely pregnant, because you could be, because of the Empress card. But what I'm saying is, because of the Empress card followed by the Six of Coins reversed, you need to relax and you need to see a doctor instead of just waiting and stressing yourself out. And then if there is some sort of struggle going on in the home, that needs to be addressed. Okay. And I'm sorry I couldn't answer that more definitively for you. Normally, if I see the Empress card, to me, yes, that means pregnancy. So it's the follow-up cards that have me concerned. Okay. Let me look back up here. Okay. Shirag's feelings for Anadita. Okay. Feelings of Shirag for Anadita. Anadita. Okay, let me see. How does Shirag feel for Anadita? Okay, we have the Two of Swords, the Moon reversed, and the Seven of Coins, which is reward. I definitely see in the beginning, in the past, that we weren't facing the facts. We weren't looking at the truth, and this is his feelings for you. The Moon is reversed, and that's also speaks about denying true feelings. And then we have the Seven of Coins, which is reward. This is definitely, let me see if you're still here. Yeah, anybody in the chat, you can have a reading. Okay, I'm not even sure if you're still here, but what I see from this reading is that Shirag was in denial about his feelings, but the veil is going to be lifted from his eyes and there will be a reward coming. So I believe that he is actually going to be changing his feelings towards you. And this is more that he just has not recognized his true feelings for you at this point. Okay, let me see what's next. This was for Sakshi Oza. Shrikant's feelings towards you. Does he want to be together? Does he want you to be together? Let me see. Okay. Shrikant. The Hierophant. This was his feelings towards you, the Hierophant. So definitely views you. Ooh, Death. Now that's interesting. So the next card is going to tell us a lot. Three of Coins. A very interesting read. Okay, his feelings towards you. The Hierophant.
Please unlock your device.
Whoa. No idea what that was. Interesting. Okay. The Hierophant. So I definitely, let me see, I don't know what device is locked up. That was.
Please unlock your device.
What device? What is locked? This is crazy. I don't know what's locked. The Hierophant, we're speaking about community. We're speaking about marriage, education, belief systems. It could be a cultural thing. Let me see if you're still here. Is this somebody that you have? We are in a relationship currently. Okay, there you are. I see you. Do you have a religious, cultural bond with him? And you're currently in a did you meet him like in a religious group, or did you grow up in some sort of traditional thing together? Let me see. But death does not necessarily mean the relationship is ending. That means change. We are of other religions. Is religion important in your relationship, that you two are in, that you two have different religious beliefs, but is that an important factor in your relationship? Because the Hierophant, or are you religious? The Hierophant usually represents like tradition, being part of a religious community, following the rules like that. You should at least try for your relationship. May I ask what religion you both are? If you don't want to put it though, that's fine. But is this something that it's like two religions that are usually, excuse me, at opposite ends? Or against each other, I should say. I want to do one more. Not opposed. Okay, not opposite. All right. And you're in a relationship. Well, there's definitely a change coming to the relationship. Let me see something real quick. Does he want you to be together? Okay, let me ask that question specifically. Does he want you to be together? Oh, 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 can you see it? Can you see it? The lovers. Does he want you to be together? The lovers. Yeah. Well, there you go. I'm very interested in this Three of Coins, though, and the religion. Very interesting. The Three of Coins, I usually view that as friends working together. Because sometimes it's friends working in a group of three. Religion, though, I don't know. Could this be Catholic? A religion that has the Trinity? But this is the lovers, and your question was, does he want you to be together? Oh, well, don't be rude to him. Yes, he loves you very much. Do you have a question for you? That, like, do you love him? Do you want to be with him? Because he definitely wants to be with you. Why are you being rude to him? Okay, so definitely I think you should reach out to him and clear the air, and if you feel guilty about something, let me see, about your future together. But clear the air with him. If you feel that bad about it now, then definitely clear the air quickly. Okay, we have Two of Cups, and this one is reversed. This one is, do I see everything positive for you? Now, Two of Cups goes with the Lovers. This is your Lovers card. But this actually shows that because it's reversed, that the energy is, do I see everything positive coming ahead? I don't see everything positive. There are some issues that you two need to work out. I still think this is going to be related to the religion or culture. Are you two of the same culture? But definitely the love is strong. And if you want it and work for it, you will succeed. But no, everything's not going to come your way easily. It's not. Do you have parents? Maybe do you have extended families of different religions that might be oppose some sort of challenges? It's definitely challenges, but it's nothing that you can't overcome, and your love can definitely conquer whatever you face. Yes, you surely work for it. Definitely. If you work for it, you will have it. No doubt about it. I mean, you can't get better reading than that. And again, the death doesn't mean it's over. Obviously, lover's card, it just means change. So something is changing, but his feelings for you are secure. And there's definitely something, I'd have to do a deeper read, but there's definitely something for you too, some challenges, some obstacles, but all relationships have those. You're welcome. God bless you, Sakshi. Okay, let me go back up. Okay, let me see. Okay, the next one is MF, I believe. Well, you said hello. Queen, Queen. Okay, Queen, Queen is next. What are my crush intentions towards me? What's the future of this connection? Taurus and Virgo. Okay, Queen, Queen. So I'm going to go down and see if you're still here. Taurus and Virgo. Yes, you can get a reading, Esmeralda. I'm just going in order. Is Queen, Queen still here? Her crush's intentions, the Taurus. Right? You're Taurus and he's Virgo. Okay. The Virgo. What are the Virgo's intentions towards the Taurus? Okay. Glad I double checked that. Okay, let me see. Yes, you can. Everybody gets a reading. Just, I have to go in order. Okay. Queen, Queen. Let me see. Okay, here we go. The Virgo's intention towards the Taurus. Okay. Here we go. 5 of Staffs. 9 of Staffs. What is his intention? And the Chariot. This, I don't know if you're still here, Queen Queen, but I am not happy with this reading. I know he's your crush. There's a lot of fighting going on. There's a lot of defensiveness. And he's just going to pull you any which way. So this is something where I feel like you're being led by your attraction and it's not really being reciprocated. This is the Virgo towards the Taurus. And I would definitely like to get with you to narrow your interest in a different direction and help you find the path to get on to the relationship that's meant for you for your higher good, because this Virgo isn't it. Okay, let me see. It was Queen, Queen. Okay. We're on Chahan Addy, my girlfriend's current feelings towards me. Are you still here? Chahan Addy. Let me scroll down. If you're here, type in the chat, but I'm going to. I mean, you can always go back and watch. Oh, good. There you are. And this is your girlfriend's feelings towards you. Okay. So we're doubting her love for you. Do you think she might be cheating? Chahan. Okay, let me see what we've got. Your girlfriend's feelings towards you. Wheel of Fortune. 8 of Staffs. And 8 of Coins. Not cheating. This is her feelings towards you. We have Wheel of Fortune, 8 of Staffs, and 8 of Coins. Do you, from this, I must ask you, do you feel like you're doing all the work in the relationship and that she's not doing much at all? That you're basically the glue holding the relationship together? That's pretty much the impression I'm getting from this reading. I'm gonna wait to see if you answer. Only family problems. Okay. And this was how she feels towards you, correct? The thing is, we have the 2 8s. Parents aren't in agreement. Okay, that might be why we're getting the the 8 of coins, which is the future, really shows about working hard. Pretty much, I don't know, it's work, it's detail. Let me see. This is kind of strange because it's more like, I think she's being told to cut it off. And then I think that you two are working hard at making it work. Does that make sense? That it's a lot of work to make this relationship happen. Can you think of a more specific question? I'm not sure how long you and your girlfriend have been together. If you feel this relationship is worth it, if you want to put all of this work in. Let me see one more thing. I want to find out if this relationship is actually worth your time because of the struggles going on. And I have the Hermit. I pulled the Hermit here, and this is if the relationship is worth your time. Again, I don't know if this means you feel like the Hermit now, or if this relationship is just going to leave you feeling isolated and alone. I'm kind of getting off of your main question. Do you feel left out, like you're doing all the work and you're not being included? And this is the impression I'm getting. Almost like it's more trouble than it's worth, this relationship. Let me see. Knight of Swords. I'm definitely getting like a lot of fighting energy here. If you want to look deeper into this issue in your relationship, Chahan, reach out to me. I have a lot of contact information on the channel. Okay, let me go to the next question. Okay, Culvir wants to know their spiritual gifts. I actually have different oracle cards that I would use to find out your spiritual gifts. I can do some general ones with my tarot, but for determining your spiritual gifts, I would definitely want to use a different deck. Are you still here, Culvir? Okay, your turn. And definitely, if you want to do some more insight into your spiritual gifts, get with me, because that's something that I would rather use. Like if you visit my website, that's something I'd rather do. Ancestors, spirit guides, angels, a lot more than just tarot, to narrow in on your spiritual gifts. But we'll see what we get right here. Okay. What are Culvir's spiritual gifts? And I'm sure you already know what your spiritual gifts are. you need to trust what you believe are your spiritual gifts. And what you feel led to, you need to explore. Does music, do you have any interest in music? I'm just picking that up real quick for your spiritual gifts. I'll put my link in here. Okay, your spiritual gifts. Let's see what we get. Okay. I've got the Empress here, which is a mother maternal energy, 8 of Swords, and the Fool. Okay. Now this is interesting because for spiritual gifts, the Empress always to me represents mother, maternal energy. Okay. And this could mean that your gifts were inherited, passed down from your mother. 8 of Swords is restriction, confusion, definitely not operating in your gifts, some sort of blockage. We'd put it that way. So to me, just off the bat, I'm feeling like your gifts were inherited and they're blocked. Something is going on that's blocked. And the Fool represents a new beginning and a new journey. And I definitely feel like it's time for you to tap into your spiritual gifts, and it's a new beginning for you to walk in them. But does this mean anything to you about the mother energy and something being passed down to you and then being blocked? I want to see something real quick. Okay. That's a lot of the blockages. Okay. Like, I don't feel like it's my place to tell you what your spiritual gifts are, but I feel like the tarot is speaking to you that it's time to open up those blockages and remove them. And for this, I'm seeing a lot of crystal healing, and I'm seeing music, sound therapy. And even in here, there are a lot of meditations on the internet. What Anna Torres is saying, I'm definitely agreeing with this. That for you, I'm saying that you can work on healing your own trauma. And it's all about connecting with your own intuition, because your intuition will guide you to your spiritual gifts. Nobody else can tell you that. Nobody else should ever tell you what your gifts are. Many times these blockages and trauma separate us from our own inner divine wisdom and divine voice. And that's when we get into a place where other people can negatively influence us and then tell us what our purpose is, what our gifts are, what our strengths are, what our weaknesses are. And that's what leads people into an area where they can really be manipulated by, okay, yes, I'm definitely seeing the sound healing. But see, this is where we can get into a position where other negative, toxic people can come in and really manipulate us, because because we've lost touch with our own intuition. Never, ever let somebody tell you what your gifts are, what your strengths are. You know, whatever work you need to do, you get in touch with your own intuition and you let God's voice speak to you about your strengths. You know, I'm not going to tell you what your spiritual gifts are. I'm just telling you that what I do see with the Empress, with the blockages, and then with the Fool is that you are on the road to become the realized person that you're meant to be, where you know without a shadow of a doubt what your spiritual gifts are, what your strengths are, and that you just grow in your own experiences and fulfill your destiny. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about this pain in your life. And I don't know if that's the mother energy. I don't know if that's, you know, something directly from your mother. I'm not sure. Of course you have something unique inside of you. Everybody does, and you do. You absolutely do. I mean, you are blessed, you are special, you are created with divine wisdom inside you. Everything that you need to know about your life is in you already. And it's just a matter of moving the blockages out of the way so you can hear God, who is speaking to you all the time within you. And you will. You absolutely will. You know, you will. So if you do want to do further, you know, insight, you can contact me. But again, I definitely see the sound healing. And again, the internet is such a great place to start, you know. Just start with like some solfeggio frequencies on YouTube, some sound healing meditations, anything that is empowering you and strengthening you and helping you. Just follow that and just follow your intuition. But don't ever let anybody tell you what your strengths are, what your weaknesses are, what you can do, what you can't do, who you are meant to be. Just don't even go there. Okay, God bless you. Okay, let me see who is next. Hey, did I miss Lisa Scott? I didn't see that one before. Oh no, some of the names are repeating. Okay, wait a minute. There's Queen. Okay, there you are. And then next is Anna Torres. Does my ex still have the desire to come back to me after I tell him I've moved on? Okay, that's for Anna Torres. Okay, are you still there, Anna? And Culver, Anna is recommending some really good things for you too. So I hope, I don't know, do you two know each other? And you're welcome, Culver. God bless you. Okay. So Anna is still here. Okay. Does he still have the desire to come back to you after you told him you moved on? Okay, let's see. Does he still have the desire to come back to you after you tell him you moved on? I think I need some clarification because I'm getting like a lot of weird impressions right now. Like, do you mean like stalker, like stalker mentality? Or you told him you moved on, but do you want him back? And you want to know if he wants to come back? It's just getting a little muddled for me. Or like you're moving on and he's still pining away, like obsessing over you. I need a little bit more clarification for the question. Because it's almost like, is this guy like following you around, stalking you after you've moved on? And for Lisa, you're coming up soon, I believe. You still miss him, but he didn't do you any good. Okay, that helps me. Okay, let me see. Well, let's change your question. Let's change the question from, do you want to know if you should get back with him? Because I was getting a lot of like weird impressions of of him like sitting around like internet stalking you. But do you want to know if you should get back with him? But I mean, you know, he didn't do you any good. He's always sending you messages. Okay. What about the health? Is this relationship healthy? Do you need boundaries? I don't know. I'm picking up a lot of weird stuff here. Okay, let me just, do you think, is he stalking you? Do you feel like he's stalking you? Do you feel like you're trying to put up a wall and you're telling him you've moved on and you're trying to set boundaries and he keeps pushing and pushing and pushing, nagging at you, and you're starting to break down and you might let him back in? And could you type his name in the chat? Because I want to make sure that there isn't anything like toxic here. I want something a little bit, when I do this reading, I want it to be specific about you and your ex. Pedro, okay. And do you want to know if you should put up clear boundaries and cut off all communication with him? Is that what you really want to know? And then Pedro. Getting some jumpers over here. How he feels if he's going to give up on me. Okay, yeah, because I am picking up a lot of obsession type stuff with this reading. That's why I want to be clear about this. Because I don't take that type of stuff lightly. When you tell people no and you tell them you're done and you tell them you've moved on, and they need to respect that. Okay, so how does Pedro feel about you moving on? Let's start with that. How does Pedro truly feel about Anna moving on with her life? How does Pedro truly feel about Anna moving on? Okay, the Fool, which is good, because that's a new beginning. The Emperor, oh, so we see how Pedro feels about himself. And Knight of Coins. Okay. So I don't really see anything from this that seems too toxic. Let me see. If he's going to give up on you. Okay, I'm going to do that next as like a part 2. Because I definitely see the new beginning, the Emperor energy, which is definitely his male energy, that he feels he's in charge, the ruler, the dominant one. Was he very domineering in the relationship? Sometimes that's, the father energy. Did he act like, setting rules on you? But then with the Knight of Coins, that's almost like trying to start over again. That could be him trying to get you back, trying to reel in some of that domineering qualities, and trying to offer you something, better. So let's see if he's going to give up on you. I'm going to ask, is he going to try and get you back? Or is that where you are now? Is he constantly doing that now, trying to get you back? That makes sense. When you said he's always messaging you. Okay. So he's trying to get you back now. Is he going to give up? We got the 7 of Coins. And the Chariot. I don't see him giving up easily at all. I see him pulling at you until he feels he gets his reward. When did you two break up? One year ago? Oh my gosh. And he's still constantly sending you messages? Yeah, he doesn't feel like he's given up too soon. Oh my goodness. Anna, what did you do to Pedro? He can't get over you. Oh my gosh. Yes, Destiny, you may. I'm going in order, so I'm backtracking a lot. Okay. Let me just do something quick about Pedro. What does Anna need to know about Pedro? 7 of Cups. So he's definitely dreaming about you a lot, thinking about you a lot, wishing he had you a lot. You're the guy's fantasy, no doubt about it. You're his fantasy. Yep. Destiny just posed your question. And then I answered in order. So is he going to give up? I'm not seeing that at all. Let me see here. I think it was my tablet that went crazy on me. Okay. Are you still there, Anna? Yeah. Definitely a lot of wishful thinking. It's really unrealistic ideas and fantasy, and I just no, he's not going to get the message. So if you may need him to move to another country, just leave you alone. But I guess that's not even going to work. So I don't know what you're going to do. Oh, God bless you, Anna. Okay, let me go back. Okay. What can I expect from the person on my mind? What should I do? This is Jazz Winder. Okay, so this is very, very generic. Oh, so I accidentally skipped Jazz Winder, went to Anna. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, let's do Jazz Winder. What can I expect from the person on my mind? What should I do? Okay, the person on your mind. See, what can you expect from the person on your mind? You have Two of Staffs, Knight of Staffs. Interesting. What should you do? That's usually to me about travel. Oh, and the Hanged Man. Interesting. What should you expect from the person on your mind? And what should you do? Which is interesting that we got the Hanged Man, because it definitely shows that you're confused about this. Let me see if you're still here, Jazz Wonder. There you are. What can I expect from the person? What should I do? Like actions, communications, very little. We're both Capricorns and both friends. Okay. Two of Staffs, Knight of Staffs, and the Hanged Man. Communication is little. Yeah, I see the friendship with the Two of Staffs. But the Knight of Staffs, is there travel involved? You said communication is little. Are you in different, maybe countries or different areas that you would need to travel to be with them? And communication is little. Let me see. I don't have like a specific question from you, but what I'm picking up is, and I'm only because of the Knight of Staffs, and it's not very specific, but I'm kind of picking up, is this somebody that you like that you're communicating with maybe online, or there's a distance involved, and you're thinking if the relationship is going to grow and that you would be interested in traveling to where they are? I'm not sure. I know this is just the person on your mind with little communication. But I'm definitely seeing something about travel and confusion. Definitely friendship, but that's like exploring new areas. Okay, an hour away. That's not, definitely not Knight of Staffs, because for me, that's, a boat and water. So that's definitely not it. Okay, so let me see. Okay. And what should you do? Actions. It's so vague. What should you do? Again, Six of Swords. What should you do? And to me, this is travel. So is this something just about you're talking on Snapchat, but you haven't met in real life, and you're wondering if you should travel to meet the person? Is that what's going on? And you're confused about whether you should meet them or not? Because both of those cards to me are about travel. Is this somebody you've actually never met before in real life, and your question really is, should you travel to meet them? Is that what it is? Should you travel to meet Johan? Is that what your question is? Is that what the question is that was on your mind? Should you meet Johan? Are you there, Jazz Winder? You met once in November. I'm not sure what question I'm asking. What actions you should take. Is this a friendship worth pursuing? I'm not really seeing the question here, which makes it hard to ask and get an answer. I'm definitely. What actions you should take. Right? You met him once back in November. Are you asking how to increase communication with Johan? Like, is he going to take action towards you? Oh, more of what are Johan's feelings towards you? Okay. Okay, that narrows it down. Okay, this makes a little bit more sense to me. So you met Johan and has left you confused. Okay. Let me see. Johan, actions towards you. The Hermit. So no. And then we've got 10 of Swords. So for me, this is like a done deal. This is pretty much over. Don't sit around waiting for Johan to do anything. It's not you. Johan is enjoying being a hermit. Johan isn't communicating because Johan just wants to be by himself right now. So definitely move on from Johan. Don't wait around for Johan. Johan's not taking any actions. But definitely if you want to do another reading, something more in-depth about a romantic type relationship, definitely let me know. Subscribe and follow, and I'll be back. You talk here and there. Yeah, definitely just, I mean, the friendship is there. That's what the Two of Staffs was. But, and the Hangman, I do believe that he's left you hanging, that he's left you confused. But the Hermit is where he's at. And that's a major arcana card. So that's definitely representing the energy of Johan. Johan is the Hermit right now. He is always busy. Yeah, I believe it. So just don't waste your time looking for anything deeper. Yeah, don't waste your time. And don't get, caught in your head thinking about Johan, because that's just a waste. No, Destiny, you didn't waste, you didn't miss your turn. It's just, I'm going back. So even though Jazzwinder is speaking now, that doesn't mean that you're actually next. I have to scroll back. And after Jazzwinder was, and I went out of order. So next is actually Vandana Sharma. Pranav Kaushik, current feelings for you. Vandana is pretty. Are you still there, Vandana? Okay. Yeah, I'll get to you, Destiny. Vandana. I want to pronounce that name correctly again. I'm going back. Pranav Kaushik. Pranav. I might not be saying that right, but Pranav for Vandana. Pranav Vandana. Okay. Okay. Pranav's feelings for Vandana. I'm going to, I have my crystal right here. I'm going to actually clear my cards a little bit. Okay. Pranav's feelings for Vandana. I have Knight of Coins again. Wheel of Fortune, and 8 of Coins. So I definitely would not view this as a love reading. Coins. So I would actually wonder if this is somebody that you work with, Vandana. The Wheel of Fortune, though, is the feelings can change. So right now, it's definitely not romantic. It's not, love at first sight. To me, this looks like this might be a coworker, somebody that you're in some sort of business with. But the feelings can change. This one I would definitely want to do a deeper reading on. So I'm actually going to, I don't see you here, so I'm going to go to the next one. Okay, we did Queen. SF. And how does your crush feel about you? Okay, so we'll go to SF and then Lisa Scott. I don't know if everybody's here. Oh, there you are. Hello, SF. Okay. Sorry for the long wait. You waited patiently. Okay. How does your crush feel about you, and is there a future? Okay, let's go. How does your crush feel about you? You got a jumper. Okay. How does your crush feel about you? Okay, here we go. Knight of Cups to start. 5 of Cups. Okay. And Strength. Is there a future? So SF, do you have a past history with your crush? Did you date once before? Because the Knight of Cups and then 5 of Cups, to me, symbolizes more of a relationship and then maybe a breakup. And then I have Strength. Or is this just a crush that you've never been involved with? Just friends. Just a crush. Let me ask now, is there a future there? Is there a romantic future there for SF and a crush? 7 of Staffs. I'm not really picking up many romantic cards here, but I'm definitely, let me see. There's definitely something here about you being strong and then you being like having a fixed position and going after what you want. We have the 5 of Cups here too. The 5 of Cups is a card more about loss, so I'm not sure where that fits into this reading. If from the Knight of Cups to the 5 of Cups, and you're saying it's just a friendship. Did you have another friend that maybe he started dating one of your friends and you were hurt and you've kept like your feelings and your attraction secret or something? because that card is definitely about loss. And if, he's just been a friend all this time, I'm not sure where the loss came from. And then why you're strong and holding your own position. The question was how he felt about you. Did you ever have any? You're not in contact. Were you friends with him in a group of friends? With maybe 5 people at one point, like a larger group of friends? I definitely would like to look into this further with you, SF. And I'm not sure I'm actually getting the right question. You were in a group of friends with him, and then there was a loss. So was it like, because with the 5 of Cups, it's like 3 are gone and 2 are left. Does that somehow fit into your circle of friends? Were 3 friends removed from the situation or 2 friends there? I don't know. This reading is it's not your typical relationship reading. This is more about you being strong. Did somebody accuse you of doing something you didn't do? This is more like standing up for yourself. There's a lot more going on here. Let me see. They don't have his name, your crush. Do you want to know if your crush is going to contact you? I just pulled the King of Coins about him contacting you. You didn't speak much. Okay, so I'm kind of picking up like this was like a secret crush that you've had on somebody for years. And there's distance, there's loss, there's sadness. I think, I don't know, I'm kind of picking up more from your end where I'm feeling that you've been feeling isolated and sad and maybe lonely, and that this reading is more about for you to be strong and to be even maybe more confident and reassured that there is love out there for you. Does this make any sense to you? I just want to draw some cards for your situation, not so much for the crush, because that strength card, that's a major arcana card, and that's speaking to you right now about where you are in your life. And this card is definitely telling you to be strong right now, and to draw on those qualities within yourself. So I just want to see what the tarot has to say to you today for yourself. 4 of Coins. And again, that kind of goes along with what I'm picking up about being closed off, withdrawn, blocking change and trying to hold on to what you have. 6 of Swords. This is, again, it's about travel, but it's also about healing and recovery. Oh gosh. And then 4 of Swords, which again goes with this, which is really about like feeling depressed and Okay, so basically what I'm picking up for you, SF, is I feel that you have definitely been through some stuff. And right now, you need to be in a place of healing. You need to be in a place of taking a break. You need to be listening to your inner voice. Don't focus so much on things outside of you that's going on around you, including your crush and these people, but you need to be looking within and leaning on your own inner strength and building up your own character and your own self-esteem and overcoming some difficulties in your past. But this is time for you to relax and take it easy a bit. That it's a time for you for healing. Does this make any sense to you? But this is definitely a time for you to rest, to prepare, and kind of just like, love on yourself, nurture yourself, take care of yourself. I just feel like there's something that you've just been through, and it's time for you to get your own healing. And the crush, I don't really see the crush like as part of this at all. This is more about a time for you to focus on self-love, definitely. But you're going to come through this. Whatever has happened, you're definitely resilient and you're strong, and it's just time to lean on that strength and you will come through. Okay, God bless you, SF. And again, if anybody wants to reach out to me for further clarification or if you have further questions, feel free. I have a lot of contact information up on my panel. I want to see on my channel at the top. I'm on Twitter. I have a Facebook page that you can follow. Okay, where was I? We did that one. Queen. Okay. Now it's Lisa Scott. What is Joseph's true intentions towards her? Lisa Scott. Are you there, Lisa? I know you waited patiently. Are you still there, Lisa? Joseph's true. Oh, God bless you, SF. You're welcome. There you are, Lisa. Okay, Joseph's true intentions towards you. Let's see. Joseph's true intentions towards Lisa. The World. That's a great card. Knight of Cups, offering love. Oh, Four of Staffs. Oh, that's like a marriage card. Lisa. Joseph's true intentions are to show you the world, give you the world, love, and marry you. Has this man proposed? What's going on here? Is this man declaring his love for you? That's certainly what it looks like here. What's the deal? Looks like Joseph wants to get married. Did you have another question? I mean, because his intentions are definitely on the up and up and the good. Knight of Cups, I mean, I would take this as a new love that he's like pledging his love. But your future card for Joseph's intentions are Four of Staffs. And that's definitely celebration. You just started dating. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's definitely your Knight of Cups. That's young. He's the knight. He's not the king yet. He's not the page, but he's the knight. But yeah, this relationship looks good. Definitely. Well, that's good. Well, come back, Lisa, and let me know how it goes with Joseph, because that's can't get much better than that for a new relationship. Okay. But remember, even though it looks so good, what are his intentions? Okay. So a lot of times with tarot, you have to, I was going to scroll back up to another question, but I'm going to scroll back down, because a lot of times with tarot, like, this looks so good, right? What are his intentions? And that's what we asked. And that's what the answer was. The intentions are his intentions. His heart wants to offer you this love. His heart wants to lead to marriage. But still, even when a reading looks this good, you still have to, energy changes every day. Things change every day. And you always need to be aware that even the people with the best intentions don't actually always fulfill those great intentions. So the question was, what are his intentions? His intentions are good. Do I see any warning signs right now? No. Does that mean there won't be any warning signs in the future? No. So always, keep an open mind and never let your guard down. But I mean, yes, this is a great reading. It looks very, very good, very positive. But does that reading mean that there's never going to be a problem, or his actions may not line up with his intentions? No, it doesn't. So always keep that in mind, because sometimes, people take the word of a psychic or a tarot reading and they use it as a standard that sometimes actually overshadows their own judgment. And always keep in mind that intentions are always well-meaning, always good. People don't always live up to their intentions. People don't always do what they intend. So always, keep that in the back of your mind. But right now, are his intentions to hurt you in any way? No, I don't see anything like that. But always keep in mind that just because the tarot showed you that does not mean, it's happily ever after. It's perfect. And he will always live up to what he intends. Will he? He could. He might not. Just don't ever let anything overshadow your own intuition and your own judgment. Okay. But yeah, this is a really good reading. So definitely go on that date, have that relationship, and see where it goes, because that's definitely good. Okay, let me go back. I just kind of wanted to put that warning out there, because sometimes I don't know. Sometimes tarot, I mean, it's so spot on and it's so perfect, but sometimes it can be misused and become an excuse for tolerating things that shouldn't be tolerated. And it should never take over the voice of God or even your own intuition, Everything has its purpose. Okay. But I do believe that it's his true intention for you. Okay. Okay, we're on Prabhjot. I cannot say your name. Prabhjot Kaur. Prabhjot Kaur. Does Sahib have feelings for me? How does he feel? I have strong feelings for him. Prabhjot and Sahib. Prabhjot and Sahib. Are you still there? Prabhjot and Sahib. Prabhjot and Sahib. Let me see. Are you there? Prabhjot and Sahib. Prabhjot and Sahib. I'm not sure if you're still here. I'm going back one more time. Okay. Does he have feelings for you? How does he feel? It's the same thing. Okay. No, I don't see you here. But maybe you can get it on the replay. Prabjo and Sahib. How does he feel? Does he have feelings for you? How does Sahib feel about it? Okay. Ace of Coins. Strength. And Page of Staffs. How does he feel about you? Well, I definitely see new beginnings, the Ace of Coins and the Page of Staffs, and strength is interesting. If you were here, I don't think you're here anymore. Well, if you catch this later, catch up with me if you want. How he feels about you, I'm definitely seeing, good things, and it's new, but it's definitely not like head over heels in love with you or something like that. But it's the beginning of something. We have the beginning of feelings. I'm not even sure that they're exactly romantic. I'd like to know if your relationship with Sahib, if you're in some sort of group or community with him, or maybe work together, or how you actually know him. But I see the beginning of something. But I don't see you here. And I definitely need a little bit more there. So I'm going to go to the next one. Sometimes I just need to narrow down the question. Okay, let me see. Okay, that was probably okay. Chanel Wells. How does Alex feel about me? I'm a Gemini, he's a Libra. Chanel Wells, are you still here? Maybe since I have so many more questions, what I'm going to do is skip over the ones who aren't here anymore. So, Chanel Wells, are you here? Chanel, if you're here, type in a 1 in the chat. Type something. Okay. I don't think Chanel is here, so I'm going to skip her and try and get to the people who are here. Okay, let me see. The next one is Julia Tellez. Are you here, Julia? Chanel and then Julia, Giuila. I'm going to skip to the next one. And the next one I'm sure is here, and that is Destiny. So, Destiny, we're on your question. Will me and Keegan reconcile in the summer? Destiny, are you still here? There you are. Okay, Destiny, will you and Keegan reconcile in the summer? Hi. So since you're here, we can dive into your question a little bit more. Okay, great. Will you and Keegan reconcile in the summer? Okay, let's see what we've got for you. Destiny and Keegan. Destiny and Keegan. Or is it Kagan? Destiny and Keegan reconcile in the summer. Okay, we've got 5 of coins, which is definitely your loss and regret. I'm assuming a breakup. Oh, we have the moon, and we have the moon reversed. But the future is the summer, and for the future we have 8 of cups. So that's like hard work. That's not exactly a cup that I want to see if I'm thinking, reconciliation, love in the future. It's hard work. So let me see. And that's also moving on, wariness. I definitely don't see this as a reconciliation in the summer. I see this as, okay, what I'm picking up is, especially with the reversed moon, maybe you had a false sense of who he was, that you had even greater expectations of the relationship than what he gave you, and that you've broken up, you're waiting for something to happen, and you're just basically going to move on. That's what I'm seeing. Moving on, let me draw some more cards. More like, should you move on? The prob joke. Did you get your reading? I gave you a reading. I don't think you were here. Okay, so let me see. I want to know, Destiny, if you should move on. If you should move on from Keegan. Should Destiny move on? Ace of Cups. So what I am picking up from this absolutely is that you should move on because there's new love coming your way. And I feel like Keegan is basically a waste of your time. Does this make any sense to you about the 5 of coins and the loss and the reversed moon? Are you there, Destiny? Are you still there, Destiny? Where'd you go? Okay, I'm going to go back up here. Hmm. Where did Destiny go? Okay, let me see. Roxana. Are you still there, Roxana? Roxana, if you're still there, let me know. And Prabjo, did you hear my reading about you and Sahib? I don't remember if you answered. Roxana? I'm gonna have to take a break. I've been an hour and 46 minutes. I like to make sure I give everybody a reading, especially everybody who's been in here. I don't know if this is my first time doing this on here, so I don't know if there's a better way that I can answer the questions for people who have already been in the chat that I didn't get to. If anyone has any ideas, let me know. But I can come back on today, and then, I guess if you have a notification when I go live, and if you put a message that you were in earlier, or I could jot down the names, and then if I see your name, go in that order. I could do that. A list helps, yes. I can do that. Add a list. I don't see Roxana. And hopefully I made this live stream correctly so that I can actually see the chat after. I just thought of that. Okay, let me see. Jazz Wonder, I did that. Cover chat. Yeah, Roxana, I don't see her. Okay. Angela Homer. Will me and my wife reunite, please? Or have I lost her for good? Angela Homer. Okay, I want to make a list of everybody after. Are you there, Angela? Oh, there you are. Okay, I'll do you next, Angela. And then let me see, because some of these names after Angela look like you're all still here. Maybe what I'll do is Sunflower, Angela. Okay. I think I'm going to stop after Sunrise where you are. And okay, everybody who's in here now, I think I can finish you up. So I'm looking over this. I might be able to. So let me see. I wish I could kind of pause the chat. Or wait, actually, let me do this. These are all the readings I can do today. Okay, so anybody who comes in after my message, any new names, I'm not going to. You may have just made it in time, Cheryl. Okay, Prabjot, did you get my reading? I already did a reading. If I remember correctly, it was Sahib, right? You wanted to know how Sahib felt? Is that correct? I did the reading already. Yeah. Am I correct though? The name was Sahib, right? I'm sure I remember it correctly. Okay. So I'm going to go to Angela Homer. Let me look back at some of these names real quick. I think I can definitely do this. Okay, Angela Homer. And it was, will me and my wife reunite, please, or have I lost her for good? And then next is Lydia. Maybe I can make a list here. Wait, Angela, I'm going to make a list. And maybe what we can do is you can, oh, okay, nobody type anything. I'm going to type the names in order that I'm going to do. If this works. And then you can just write your questions again when I get to you. I don't lose my place. Sunrise. Swaroop. Nadia. SS. Did Destiny. Chanel. I can't remember. Anu. Did I write Chanel? Oh, my computer is going crazy with that. I don't know if I just wrote Chanel. I'm writing it again. Anu. Yeah, because these are repeating. Robbie M. And Cheryl. Nadia. G. Wilson. Maze Tarot. Emily. I'm not sure if I just wrote that or not. Write it again. I don't think I did this one. Oops. Anita. I'm not sure if I wrote this. Okay, let me see. Okay, I think that's everybody. I think I'm caught up. Okay, these are all the readings I'll do today. Yana Sunflower, Cheryl. Okay, so I think that's correct. All right. So that's, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, good. You did it. You did it for me. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I did SF. Oh, did I write SF twice? Okay. Angela, Lydia, Sunflower, Sunrise. Okay. Is that a complete list? All right, so let's, yeah, this kind of helps me. Yeah, I did SS is correct. I mean SF. Okay, Angela. Are you there, Angela? But I'm going to have you type your question again so I don't have to go all the way back. Thank you, Sunflower. Angela, are you there? I remember the question was about you and your wife, right? Had you lost her for good? Okay. Yes, thank you so much for the list. Okay. Angela and her wife, let me see. And maybe we shouldn't even ask, have you lost her for good, but is there any way to reconcile? Because it's kind of two separate things. Like her energy may be that she's been lost for good, but there may actually be that you can do something to restore the relationship. But let's just see what's going on here. Okay. 5 of staffs. So we definitely have a lot of fighting. Ace of swords. Okay, so to me, this is definitely not only is swords, cutting, like words that can cut like a blade, but it's usually also lawyers. Have you gotten to a legal place? Okay, and then we have the Empress, which is, our womanly, motherly energy. But has a lawyer been involved? Because of the Ace of Swords, has somebody threatened to contact a lawyer, or has somebody actually contacted a lawyer? Or is this not a legal marriage? Is it just that you call her wifey? Or is this illegal? No lawyer as of yet. Is this are you in a legal relationship though, and that a lawyer was threatened to be called? Have you lost her for good though? Even without that, I would use this Empress as indication that, and are there children involved? Because the Empress, to me is a mother card. We have maternal energy. Okay, you are married properly. Okay. Are there children? Okay, let me see. I'm going to straight up and ask, can this relationship be restored? We have 4 of Cups. So we have somebody doesn't want to change in this relationship. That doesn't necessarily mean that it can't, I carried a son for her because she can't carry. Okay. Okay, so this tarot is definitely on the money here. 5 of Staffs, we have the fighting, the Ace of Swords. I do see, was there a threat to go to a lawyer? And we have the Mother card and then 4 of Cups. Have you lost her for good? The 4 of Cups is that 3 cups are standing and somebody's holding on to one. I don't see that this relationship is something that is over and cannot be salvaged. There's definitely a lot of history here. I kind of wish I knew a little bit more of the specifics of what caused this split. Okay, 9 of Staffs. I've definitely, there's some powerlessness, some feeling restricted, some confusion. I wouldn't say that I'm picking up like this was a miscommunication or a misunderstanding, because it definitely seems like there's just to sort out about child. Oh, is that what's going on? Is there a lawyer involved because you're dealing with child custody? I need some more specifics, because the tarot is definitely showing what you're going through, but the second part of your question is, have you lost her for good? To me means, can it be restored? Can it be repaired? Which then to me is, what steps do you need to take to repair the relationship if that's your goal? And is she willing to repair the relationship? And if so, what does she need to repair the relationship? So it's very, very intensive. Do you want to ask another question to kind of give you some more clarity on this situation? Because I mean, it's like kind of picking up the lawyer, the mother, block change, powerlessness. Oh, you were going to contact the lawyer. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Okay, so the question of, have you lost her for good? I would say no. I mean, if you just want like a yes or no, I would say no. But like, what steps do you need to take to repair the relationship is like a completely different question. Do you want to ask something else? Because I don't feel like you got really an answer. I mean, are you just waiting for her to, like, are you asking for the tarot to show you, like, will she just come back on her own? Because I don't think that's being showed here at all. You know, let me see if there are steps you need to take for reconciliation. I have 8 of Swords. I have a lot of confusion and powerlessness. How can you save the marriage? Okay, here we go. But first, I do want to ask you, is there a power imbalance in this relationship? I'm only asking that from the 8 of Swords and the 9 of Staffs. If somebody is feeling restricted, and I don't know if that's just, you know, from the split, or if that's like an underlying problem in the relationship. Okay, but how can you save the marriage? Let me see. How can you save the marriage? How can Angela save her marriage? The Page of Cups is reversed. So that shows me that the feeling of love that you had, the new love, has, you know, it's restricted. It's not flowing the way it used to. Oh, 9 of Coins. Now, 9 of Coins is actually a very strong single woman, which is very interesting. And how do you save the relationship? And then we have 9 of Swords reversed. Okay, so for me, this reading is getting a little bit more in depth. And because I'm seeing a power struggle, a power imbalance, I'm seeing the Page of Cups with the love being not flowing. And now I'm seeing 9 of Coins, which is like being a very happy single woman. I'm not sure that you want this marriage saved. The 9 of Coins is not your marriage card. 9 of Coins is your card that you are single and you are strong and you are happy. So I'm almost feel like asking if there was abuse in this relationship, because this is something I would see like if you leave an abusive relationship. So this is kind of getting a little bit intense and personal, and I'm not sure how much you feel comfortable with this. Have you lost her for good? I think the question is actually shifting to, is it in your best interest to be in this relationship? Is it best for the child? I'm very concerned about the power. No abuse, only words. Okay, that's good. Okay. So let's see. I'm going to go out on a limb here. It would be, I would feel more comfortable doing this like on a one-on-one basis, but Is it in Angela's best interest to save this relationship? But remember, that's different than asking if it's in the child's best interest. Well, I just pulled the Lover's card. If it's in your best interest to save this relationship. So, yeah. This is a true love relationship. Lover's card. I would definitely make the effort. But from this reading, I would say that yes, you can save it, but yes, don't be afraid to be on your own. Definitely feel that there's much more to be said and more work to be done. So, subscribe, and I definitely like to do more readings for you. But I definitely, if your answer is, can this relationship be saved? The tarot is definitely saying yes. The Lover is there. The love from your new love, the Page of Cups from when you first fell in love, is definitely growing cold. Not cold, but growing old, I would say, the way it does. And you can't move on. Well, we'll see. But I'm definitely stay, and next time I go live, reach out to me on one of my social media platforms, so I can give you more insight on this. Okay, Lydia is next. And Lydia, will you put your question in there? Yeah, I'm going to pray for you, Angela, and your partner. I wish I knew your wife's name, but I'm definitely going to pray for you because there's a child involved, and the Page of Cups is reversed, but that Lover's card, that's your major arcana card, and that's can it be saved? Well, yeah, the Lover's card, yeah, it can definitely be saved. So. Okay, Lydia, should you accept the job offer of your ex? Okay. Lydia and the job offer. No, don't close the list, please. Sunflower. Oh, wait a minute. Do you mean from new people? I'm getting confused. Lydia, Sunflower. Oh, I see how you're doing it. No, that's good. Her name is Sarah. Okay. Okay, Angela. I'm definitely going to keep you and Sarah in my prayers. And please reach out to me because, no, don't add new people, Sunflower. Please don't add new people. Yeah, I guess by that, close out the list. But definitely you're helping me so much. Okay. And back to Angela real quick. So yeah, definitely I want to know how things go with you and Sarah. So keep in touch with me, please. Okay, Lydia. Should Lydia accept the job offer? Okay, here we go. Should Lydia accept the job offer? Lydia accept the job offer. Here we go. 6 of Swords, which to me is travel, healing, recovery from blues. Could be if you're not working, getting a new job. Oh, but 2 of Swords. Now this is like closing yourself off to not see the truth. Are you thinking this job is going to be better than it is? Are you not recognizing there could be problems? And 5 of Swords. Okay, this is not a very positive reading about going into a job, taking a job with your ex. Does this sound right to you? Like there's problems that will arise from this position and you're closing yourself off? Are you possibly thinking this will go better? You see it? And the 5 of Swords is, 2 are, and both cards, now look at this. I don't know if you can see this clearly, but on the 2 of Swords, right? Let me see if I can hold this up. What? Where's the picture? On the 2 of Swords, she's covering her eyes and she's holding 2, okay? Now in the 5 of Swords, if you look, he's holding 3 swords and 2 are left on the ground. So for your reading, you have